Okay, so version 4.0 will be on the 13th of February. So let's assume that there's no more disaster. 4.0 will be 6 weeks. Actually, it might be shorter than 6 weeks because they have to make up for the time loss, which is what they did with
Uh,
Genshin when they had the delayed version.
I don't think they would make it shorter. It will like mess with the timeline a lot.
Yeah, I think they would just make it 40 days. So just 2 days shorter to get it back on Wednesday. So that would mean version starts 13 February. Then phase 2 would, I guess, start on the Thursday 20 days later. So 5th of March would be phase 2. And then following that, 25th March will be 4.1 if we are following this. Right. So let's get this started. We need the new characters in first. So who's phase 1? Is it Yao wait, is it phase 1 Yao Guang, phase 2 Sparksy? Like they released the Jade magazine in that order, right? So
Yeah,
it
yeah.
should be like
So
that.
it will be like that.
There we go. Yao Guang, you are in phase 1. Sparksy, you are in phase 2. Who is gonna be in the other slot though?
Would they do indelible cauteries?
Okay, let's think about it. Does 3.8 have indelible cauteries? The answer is no, right? Because there's three phases, but
Yeah,
there's no indelible cauteries. I think that means it's very likely 4.0 will have some, at least one.
yeah.
Two,
And
two is possible. I think one is very likely.
3.0 they did double indelible cauteries. So like I would assume the trend will continue. Now the question is who will they put? I would assume that they will put Hycenes as a region because they have not rerun yet.
Hycilence and Serija.
They have not rerun and
True,
all
true.
the
They
other Chrysos have rerun at least once. So
has Evernight rerun already? I don't think
oh
so.
no, Evernight also haven't.
Oh, but she kind of released very recently as well, 3.6.
Yeah.
Might be too like early for her. I think Hycilus and Serija is possible. Like if they put Hycilus, Serija, and Evernight in Indelible Coterie, I feel like that's an option. But like Evernight might be too early for her.
I mean as of right now we wouldn't know. Actually Sparkle. So they rerun Sparkle.
They could rerun Sparkle with with Sparksy. That would
Sparkle
be
is
funny.
Sparkle, double Sparkle banner. That would be funny. That would be something that they might do.
The thing is, it is a new region. If we want to assume that what they did in 3.0 will happen again in 4.0, Yao Guang and Sparksy won't be very important in the upcoming meta. They will be like meh characters, you know? They won't be meta defining. So they will not really run characters that work very well with them because they are not expecting them to be highly used. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think what you said about they're probably gonna repeat what they did in 3.0, I think that's very likely, yeah. Just rerun
Yeah, that's
characters
why
who need
I
a
was like
rerun.
thinking, yeah, what characters deserve a rerun?
I don't think they're gonna rerun Facial.
Eventually,
I don't think they're gonna rerun Jade.
Black Swan.
Like they did it in 3.0
Actually,
already, they can't just repeat the same thing again.
Black Swan and actually when is the Nova Flare happening? They say 4.0, right? Is
Yeah,
it?
you did say that was a pretty they were it's like the leak said 4.0, right? If a character gets Nova Flat, it's highly likely they will rerun.
Yeah, they might do an indelible with the Nova Flare people again. So I think we can
Sorry, so is Black Swan and who supposed to get this?
Sparkle.
Black Swan and Sparkle. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I think, yeah, for the funnies, they're probably gonna do it just for engagement anyway. Put Black Swan and Sparkle on second phase, Indelible Coterie. I don't know who the third one's gonna be. We can figure that out later. Black Swan Sparkle second phase. There's gonna be a third spot here, and then we still have threes to fill on the first half. Man, this is gonna
Times
take a long time.
it's either they're gonna do the Chrysos Air or like put random people in there.
as much of a that it would be a shame that these panel coding characters haven't gone a rerun in so long, I still feel like it's unlikely that they will rerun in 4.0, except Black Swan and Sparkle, because there are rumors of the Nova Flare there, and also Sparkle working with Sparksy. The other characters might be shafted. Jade, Robin, and Boot Hill haven't gone a rerun since their Indelible Coterie in 3.0. Repeat banners are very rare. In fact, I think it's almost never happens. So I feel like if any of these three have another appearance in a 4.0 Indelible Coterie, right, they will not be together. There'll probably only one of them or two of them at most will be in. So
Yeah.
who will it be? Robin? I mean, in terms of support character, would be most useful. Boot Hill and Jade are probably screwed anyway due to probably barely anyone showing interest in pulling them. I think Robin is still alright.
Is it better to go Robin at the second phase?
Black Swan, Sparkle, Robin. Ooh. Now that I think about it. Well, yeah, if they want to redo what they did in 3.0, right? At least the Indelible Coterie, the characters like had something to do with each other. Like they were all from the same region, or at least involved in the same region, or were close together in the story. Yeah, I think that makes more sense actually. Put Robin in the third slot on phase two. So Robin in phase two, Hycillence and Cereja in phase one. But there's
Yeah.
still a third slot up there that we don't know.
First
Okay.
slot.
Let me just put in the images. Yeah, you can think about it. Okay. So we only have one slot left for these. Do you have any ideas yet?
No clue.
I mean, Evernight in 3 is also on the cards, I think, but she's so heavily linked to the HP Remembrance team that I'm not sure if it's a good thing for them to do when they want to move away from Remembrance. Oh, but the thing is that they want to move away from Remembrance. Maybe they just want to get the rerun out of the way
Yeah.
before they ditch them after 4.0. So Evernight is still definitely a very good option for this third slot. Right now, I only really see two viable options. Maybe three, maybe three. It's either Evernight, Facial, or Rapper.
I'm leaning towards Evernight.
Yeah, I also feel like, despite how unlikely I think it is, there's just too many possible options. So I might also
Just
just
throw
say
down
Evernight.
this one first. It makes some sense. But like like now it's like they're very unpredictable as to who they are gonna rerun.
Yeah, like what they did in 3.8 was an absolute shocker. Like nobody could have seen any of it coming. Like, what was a random Sunday rerun? I would have expected Sunday to rerun in 4.0, like definitely for sure, but not 3.8.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we can just like leave Evernight there for now.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's not like our predictions are actually gonna be that good, right? So,
Yeah, I mean we can try to like if you want you can change it like when more info comes out. But like this is our original prediction. With like almost like no clue as to what's happening for 4.0. This is like the best we can do.
in summary, these are our predictions. On the 13th of February, when 4.0 comes out, Phase 1 will start. And we expect Yao Guang to run on whatever banner she's gonna run. And there will be an Indelible Coterie featuring Hycillence, Cereja, and Evernight. 20 days later, on the 5th of March, we have Sparksy, another new character, obviously on her own banner, alongside another Indelible Coterie with three people, Black Swan and Sparkle, who the rumors and the leaks say are going to receive a buff and Nova Flare, and also Robin, just because she hasn't rerun in a while. She's related to the other two characters in terms of story relevance, and she's a support, which is still quite good and usable today. So those are the
Yeah.
predictions.